Let me tell you a story that the US really doesn't want to talk about. In 1955, the US government deported a Chinese scientist named Qian Xuesen. He was top physicist at Caltech, helped build the foundation of American rocketry, and contributed to the Manhattan Project. But during the Cold War and McCarthyism, they accused him without evidence of being a spy. They deported him back to China. Guess what happened next? Within 10 years, Qian helped China build its first atomic bomb. In 15 years, China launched its first satellite. That one decision from the US, driven by fear and racism, changed the entire global power balance. Even a former US Navy secretary admitted it was the stupidest thing the US ever did. And now, in 2025, the US is doing it again. Secretary of State Marco Rubio just announced plans to revoke visas for Chinese students, especially those in science, tech, engineering, and math. That's over 250,000 students. That's a quarter of the international student body in America. That's billions in tuition, research, and innovation potential gone. And why? Same excuse as 1955. They might steal our tech. Sound pretty much the same. Instead of one Qian Xuesen, the US now kicking out thousands of future scientists and engineers. And just like before, they'll go home, but this time they'll go back to a very different China. A China leads in 5G with its own GPS system, invested billions in AI, semiconductors, and quantum computing. A lot of universities are panicking. Tech companies are worried. Why? Because Chinese students are the backbone of many STEM fields in US. They field research labs, they help fund programs, they drive innovations in fields where American is already falling behind. And now you are telling them to leave? Well, at least Canada and Europe are waiting. China is ready to welcome them home. The New York Times said it best. Xenophobia will forever reshape the world order. But here's what they didn't say clearly enough. America is doing this to itself. This is not a crackdown on espionage. It's a self-inflicted wound. Just like in 1955, short-sighted paranoia is setting US back, and once again, China will benefit. Kick out your future engineers, lose your grip on research, watch the next generation of innovation happen elsewhere. And when China takes the lead in quantum computing or fusion power or biotech, don't act surprised. Because history already warned you through Qian Xuesen's story. And now you're repeating the same mistake. If you guys want to hear more stories like this, history blind spot, policy for our global power shift, I break it all down on my Substack. It's free to subscribe. Link in bio. Thank you guys.